Everyone, and welcome to day 17 of the 30 Days of Healing here live on Facebook. And firstly, I'd like to say thank you for your patience in the lack of a video yesterday, which was Saturday, my time here in Canada. And thank you for all the comments. I know there was a bit of a blow up in my A Year of Healing group where everyone was saying, "Oh, are you recording today, Rebecca? And did I miss it? And is it coming soon?" And then I think my favorite one where someone stated, "I've come to rely on your daily videos." And I think there's a learning in that for me. And yes, that kind of was the point, apparently, of yesterday. So to give you my perspective of why the video was not there and then explain what the message is for us today. I spent yesterday, as I usually do, every couple of hours or every time something kind of happened in my life going, "Ooh, is that the lesson I'm supposed to share today?" Or, "Oh, is that what the angels want me to talk about?" And each time that happened, I checked in and the angels were like, maybe, not yet. And I've gotten used to the fact that they tend to get me to record around between 6 and 8 p.m. at night. Often, sometimes it's not until 9, but it's usually in the evening. And so I was patient and kind of left it and thought, well, when they're ready to share, they're ready to share. The message will come up. And got closer to the evening and I had totally forgotten about it. Like it wasn't dropping into my awareness every couple of hours. And then finally, it got to be about 10 o'clock at night, and I had just finished a couple hours of playing Trionimos with my husband, which is cool. We don't do that often enough with each other, playing a board game. And then my littlest guy didn't want to go to bed, and we played Guess Who with him together with the three of us. And I'm still not feeling inspired by any means to share a video. And I did check in with them and I went, okay, it's 10 o'clock at night now, guys. You got something to say or not? And the spirit guide said, no, not tonight. Tonight's a night of rest. It was a night of enjoying time with your family. I spent time playing outside in our backyard with my sons at one point as well. And it was like this beautiful night of connection with the family, you know, technology off and connection back on. And I said, well, did you want me to write a post on my business page to say it's deemed a night of rest by my spirit team and we'll catch up tomorrow? And they said, no, don't write anything. Go to bed. I was like, okay, that's really weird. And now, those of you who know me know that if I've made a commitment to do 30 days of healing with you, I want to be here every one of those 30 days. And it's very strange for me to not fulfill a commitment. And yet last night I made peace with it. I didn't worry about it. I wasn't stressed over it because my spirit team had just said, it's all good, go to bed. And rather than being worried about what people would think or thinking that I let you down, I listened to them and I went to bed and had a great night's sleep. And I woke up this morning to all these messages mostly from the Australians who are probably waking up around that 9 p.m. my time. And they enjoy starting their day with the messages. And I had actually forgotten when I woke up that I hadn't recorded a message at all yesterday. And they were asking where it was and saying they look forward to it and how much they enjoyed it. And I went, wow, this is why the angels did it. So number one, they did it to teach me that you are finding value in these videos. I think as we go along, I'm learning as much as you are, but in somewhat different ways sometimes, because the message they might be sharing with you sometimes isn't new to me. Sometimes it is. And the times where it's not new to me, I'm still learning because it's in the way they taught me what the message was to be delivered, or I'm learning to tune into them every single day and let them guide the message. Putting my doubts and self-worry about it all aside and just trusting in them. So that's what I did yesterday. I trusted in them. And so yes, number two, you guys learned that you don't need to rely on me to talk to your spirit team, and that you don't need to rely on my videos in order to have that connection. So if yesterday your connection was with your family and you had downtime, awesome. If yesterday you thought, oh, well, Rebecca didn't come up with a video, I've come to rely on them. What should I do about that? And maybe you sat down and did some automatic writing or played with your crystals or had your own chat with your higher self, intuition, spirit guides, whatever, then great. If you use it as a time for quiet reflection, awesome. Like there's no wrong answer here, right? Like anything that you did last night instead of watching the video was still entirely valid. The other thing is, of course, that all of this congeals into one simple message. And you might note our different backdrop today. There is no poster. There is no crystal grid. They've even got me wedged into a corner so you can't even see. I've got my desk on one side and a door on the other, and you can't see either of those because they wanted nothing behind me. The message of yesterday, which was our learning yesterday, but they're actually putting it into words today, is that we get as much from when we don't hear anything from our spirit guides as we do when they speak to us. There is messages in the silence, and there's messages in the voice. For those of you with a religious background, you might remember the Bible verse that talks about the still small voice of God and how, people look for the message in the raging storm and don't see it, or they think that is the message, but there's just as much of a message in the still small calm of no storm, of peace. There's a message everywhere. And so that is what they wanted me to share with you today about yesterday, is that even when we don't hear something from our spirit guides, there is learning for us. In the moments where I'm not communicating with you, you can use that opportunity to hone your own intuitive insights, or you can use that as a moment of peace, just like I did. I loved my hours of just connecting with my family and not thinking about anything else. When I was in those games or playing outside in nature, that's what I was thinking about. I also read books for hours yesterday, and we spent hours grocery shopping and talking to each other. And it was a really cool connection day. And it reminded me of the talk we had a few days ago where I asked what your key feelings were that you wanted to see in your life, the emotions that you look for, that make you happy. And it's when I'd had a beach day with my kids and everything had gone absolutely perfectly well and we'd had a great day together. And I realized that it's important to maintain the focus on the right things in life. So easily we can get dragged down by work expectations and money issues and relationship conflicts, and we allow the loud clanging voice of things not going according to plan or demanding of our time to drag us away from those key principles that are really important to us. And for everyone, it's different. For me, those key principles are the peace and the calm and the grounding and the love and interaction and connection with my family, as well as someone said laughter. I love laughter with my family. And for you, it's your feelings, and you've got to see what those are, right? And it doesn't have to be the feelings with family either. Obviously, family is a priority to me. And I know that for some of you watching this, you may not be close to family either geographically or emotionally, and that's okay because it's the key emotions that are important to you. And so it may be friends. It may be alone time. It might be that you find your peace in your moments that you're alone. And thinking about what those emotions are, and then looking for those moments in your life that you can achieve those. And even not like striving for peace and calm and love, but embracing when those moments occur. Not trying to make them happen, but not pushing them away when they come knocking. So think about those opportunities that you have today when you think, oh, I have to do work, or, oh, I'd love to play a game with my kids, or pick up the phone and call a loved one that I haven't spoken to in ages. Think about the emotion that you'd like to focus on today, and then allow that to happen. That's all I have to say. So thank you for your patience once again yesterday, and it looks like we're back on track. I'm not sure if it's my human mind thinking that I'm going to do 2 today to make up for it, or if that's what they actually want me to do. We'll see what happens. If I do another one today, you'll obviously be notified, and we will call it day 18. Otherwise, I will talk to you tomorrow. As always, please share your comments below about what resonated with you and what emotion you're looking for, or what you learned from the day of silence yesterday, or what you did during the day of silence in terms of these videos yesterday. And don't forget to like and share, and like my page, Rebecca Louise French, and you'll be notified when these come up live in your feed. Thank you so much. Love and blessings.